Hello and welcome to the Creative Crew Podcast. I'm Rob Forte, she's Michelle, and this is take 3.
Yep.
So many problems. We're on the porch again, if you haven't been able to tell. God, this has just been plagued with problems today, hasn't it?
Yeah.
I go, find out that we don't have the room, get here, find out the audio dies out about halfway through our original recording, and then it starts recording in stereo, which I can't fix easily with both of these mics set up. So, now we're here again, take 3. How are you doing today, Michelle? Because this is doing...
I've been having
absolutely
chest
great.
pains all day. If that counts for anything.
You're having a heart attack.
I know. I probably am.
So, anyway, what have you been up to this week?
I made buttons of my personas. This one's of Indy. And then I made this one of Kira. And I made 5 of them. 3 of Indy and 2 of Kira.
That's pretty cool. I made some buttons last year with the help of Jacob. Jacob from episode 1 and 2. We made some buttons. Like I made a one for my chef's coat, so I have that on my pin on my chef's coat. And I made, it was like, cook, my job title is cook because badass motherfucker was already taken or something like that. It's like, so that's
so
it.
Cool.
That sits on my chef coat. And then I have something else. I think I have a Mr. Burns propaganda pin. So those are pretty fun. So the lunar eclipse was last night.
Yep.
And I'll be at there. The Creative Spark this week. We'll be talking about what I was doing. But I took photos of the moon, which proved pretty difficult. I'm actually, was editing them last time, so it actually turned out really cool, and I really want to do it again because the taking pictures of the moon was actually pretty fun. If a little challenging, because that was the first time I actually photographed the moon.
Yeah.
So, I think you should do it next time with me.
Okay. We can do that. I'm just going through my messages on for Affinity right now. Gonna be designing a Fennec Fox during this episode.
Yeah, aside from that, I've been doing a lot of coding, trying to make a game work, which I broke recently. I was trying to code something and I broke the code somewhere along the lines. I wasn't checking it very often. And what do you know? The game broke. So I have to figure out what the heck went wrong. So it'll probably take me a couple hours to go error searching. What should I make this game about?
I don't know.
It's text. It's gonna be all text because I'm writing it in command prompt. Well, it's gonna be using command prompt. It's written in Batch. If you don't know what Batch is, it's a pretty easy coding language to pick up. It's pretty minimal size. It's actually pretty easy to start because there's a lot of tutorials on batch files, and batch files are pretty useful. You can do a lot of things with batch files.
Yeah.
You can like in the IT department at school, we'll set up things and we'll program them to like install like all these programs and just press one button. It'll install all the programs, go through everything, and restart itself. And it'll set up new users and everything and change locations. And you can do pretty powerful stuff with bat files, which is pretty cool. I'm excited to start getting to use them because I could use them for so much evil.
Wow.
No, I probably won't do any evil stuff because you can do some evil stuff with it. You can actually DDoS people with command prompt if you know how to use it.
That's horrible. Well, PokeFarm got one of those attacks before.
Yeah, I would assume PokeFarm would get DDoSed at some point.
Because I don't think it has the best protection.
Well, with enough computers, pretty much any site can get DDoSed.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate but true. So, is there anything else you've been working on besides the pins and the one for Sona?
Not really.
No? Have you been playing that Pokemon Blue?
No. Because I still need to download that recording program you sent me.
So I did send it to you, right?
Yeah, on Skype. I just haven't checked Skype in like a week.
Oh my god, Michelle. You're so bad.
I know.
You usually return messages pretty quickly, though.
Yeah, but this time I didn't.
But this time. So bad.
Oh gosh, I don't know how to draw fennec foxes.
I don't know what that is, so I can't help you there.
You don't know what a fennec fox is?
I don't know what a fennec fox is.
It's one of those foxes that lives out in the desert with the really big ears.
Fennec fox. Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah, everyone knows what those are.
I've seen that, but I don't know if that's what it was actually called. 8 inches tall? Adult?
Yes. They're very tiny.
That's that's pretty cool, actually.
You can have them as pets. Legally.
That's pretty freaking cool.
Yeah, Helena was going to get one time. I don't know what happened, though.
I wouldn't care if it's like a dog. I want one of those now.
Yeah, they're like really skittish and wild and all that stuff.
Like, how can something be skittish and wild?
Well, like it runs around a lot and it's like really skittish and.
Okay, I guess that'll work. I guess that'll work. I guess that's a decent enough explanation.
Decent enough.
So I have a question for you, and feel free to say no.
Okay.
Do you want to do a joint playthrough of some Pokemon games?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. I'd be
awesome.
down.
So what game do you want to do a playthrough of?
I feel like we should do I don't know. It's a good question.
'Cause I have on this computer, I have Blue Rescue Team, Crystal, Diamond, Emerald, Fire Red, Gold, Green Leaf, and Pearl.
Did you say green leaf?
Yes. Leaf Green Leaf. I have it switched around in the file names. Oops.
Yeah, might want to fix that.
Green Leaf. Oh, this is so bad. I've been so anal about like correct file naming and everything now that I've been working with the IT department, and like I'll call people out if like in one of their tickets I'll be like, you misspelled whatever, and now I do this. That's terrible.
Yeah, 'cause you suck.
You suck.
This fennec fox is actually turning out pretty cute.
Is there any other games that you want to do a playthrough of?
I mean, not off the top of my head.
Oh, did you see that that Pokemon Go actually has a release date now?
I saw the beta release date.
That's for February.
I thought it was in December.
Well, the full release is supposedly supposed to be in February now.
Oh.
I really want to try and get that beta, though, if it's at all possible.
Yeah, me too. I'm sure there's gonna be plenty of people out there to.
I'm gonna be the Pokemon master before you are.
No.
The Pokemon podcast now.
No.
Pokemon Go beta arrives winter 2015.
See, I told you.
I want this. Closed beta launch. That's right. Pokemon. So there's no way to apply for it that I'm seeing so far. So I'm going to keep up with this to make sure that I'm one of the first people applying.
Yeah.
Oh, because that was pretty bad because so I had pre-ordered Fallout 4.
Oh. Yeah.
And I was originally going to get the Pip-Boy.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, yes, they still have them in stock. And they were like $115, which is absolutely insane because that's like really cheap compared to like all the other games is like the high editions.
Uh-huh.
And what happened was I looked at my bank account and I didn't, because I think it was Saturday when they first came out, or were available rather. And what happened was I looked at my bank account and I was like $10 short.
Ooh.
And it was one of those moments where I just sit there and think to myself,
how could this happen to me?
Because I literally wasn't expecting it to happen like that soon. Like I was, because this is like maybe a month or 2 months after
And then,
E3.
of course, there's Ziggy. Oh, I could have got you guys some. Like a month later, he tells us this.
Like, oh, thanks, Cody.
We're looking at you.
We're looking at you, Cody. So, I really wanted to do an unboxing of that, but of course, then I see like I'm sitting there like I can't just transfer money over because that takes 24 hours for the actual money to transfer.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I'm gonna lose this opportunity, and there were like limited numbers, and I was like, no.
Yeah.
And then I look like half an hour or 45 minutes later.
They're all sold out. Yep.
And then I see on Facebook again like 2 days later, back in stock for a limited time on Amazon and GameStop. I look back there half an hour after that post, already out of stock again.
Yep.
I'm like, oh. I was super disappointed. I was super let down because it was like, this is going to be the one collector's edition of a game that I'm going to get.
Yeah.
And then I lose my chance.
Well, on eBay, they're still like $200.
I'm not paying $200. They're like up to $300 now, I think. eBay. Because I think they're up to like $300 now. Oh, excuse me.
Wow, that's gross, RJ.
$400 now. $400.
Are you serious?
For a fucking Pip-Boy. I'm not doing that. $400 or best offer.
Oh.
I'm going to come in at $2. See if I win.
Oh, well, you were only offered, so
This one's $600. What is going on here? And then they got like the GameStop Expo, PAX Prime Expo, and it's like all these like collectible things that are selling for so much on eBay right now. Fallout just has such a huge following. I cannot comprehend how much money is being thrown around at the thought of Fallout 4.
Bethesda. Like, every single time I walk into GameStop, I see the Fallout 4 banner, and it makes me want to, like, just go on my knees and cry.
Why is that?
Walk in the store, because I'm probably not going to be able to buy it when it comes out, because I don't have a job. Unless I get, like, 2 ref sheet commissions.
Hey, you know what? You can, we can do a dual playthrough of that.
Okay.
I wonder if we'll actually be able to run on this computer. I'm not sure.
You need... All I know is that you need, like, 64-bit.
A lot of computers are 64.
I know,
Pretty much
but
all of computers are
that's all I know.
now.
Because the gaming computer that Dan had was 32-bit.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Why would you buy... 32-bit systems can only use, like, 4 gigs of RAM. That's what it caps out at.
Yep.
I'm going to need to beef up my PC down there, because this has more RAM than my actual desktop down there. I need to buy more. I just never have gotten around to buying more RAM. Which, it seems to be that's like the more and more games are using more and more RAM. And it makes me... It's like VRAM 2 is like insane. Fallout 4. Please. Steam, tell me what's going on here. One friend already owns this game. What?
Wait, what?
I'm assuming that's just Valve, like, registering their pre-order. So, about this game...
Oh, did you know that the Bethesda accepted that one guy's bottle cap order?
Yeah.
Because they're just like...
Now our office smells like beer.
Yeah, that, and they're like, dude, we don't know what we're going to do with these bottle caps, and we appreciate your effort, so here you go. And it turns out someone did the math on, like, turning in all those bottle caps.
Into, like, one of the...
Yeah, and it turns out you get more than $60.
What can I say? That's... I could have sent more than that guy did. I could have sent, like, 3 times as much as that guy did.
Uh-huh.
But, you know, I wasn't creative enough to think about it at that point, so, you know, I guess... What if everyone just started sending bottle caps to Bethesda? Like,
they'd be like, please stop.
Hey, if people kept sending, like, large volumes of bottle caps, they could just turn all those in for scrap.
Yeah, true.
Because if everyone sends in at least what that guy did for one game, they'd be making more than $60 for the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're running out of time. Yeah, we're running out of time here.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm Rob Forte. She's Michelle. Make sure to... Michelle.
I'm Michelle now.
Make sure to follow us on Facebook.com/The Creative Crew, Facebook.com/Ideas of Bulletproof Studios, Twitter.com/IAB Creative Crew. We'll see you next week.